third term is 4 and ninth term, that is minus 8. We have to find if a term 0, that which term is 0. If third term is 4, ninth term is minus 8, then which term is 0? A3, third term, that is 4. A9, ninth term, that is minus 8. Then a n term, since we need to find n, which term? So n term, that is 0, which means n have to find. As we know, A3 it is equal 4, or A3 is A plus 2D. Once again, how we can get it? An is equal A plus n minus 1 into D. We are using this formula. An, that is A plus in bracket n minus 1 into D. Now, if we write 3 in place of n, A plus 3 minus 1 into D, or A plus 2D. You have to remember the number of terms, then it will be 1 less than that number of terms. Which means here 3D, so third term we can write A plus 2D, and this is equal 4. This is equation 1. And we have the another value A9. A9, this is equal minus 8. A9 is equal A plus 1 less than 9, that is 80, which is equal minus 8, equation 2. A plus 8D equal minus 8. Now, these two equations we can solve by eliminating method. Eliminating a term, any one, either A or B. And here, A is better to eliminate because they are a single terms. No values are there. So 2 minus 1. Then A plus AB minus A plus 2B equal minus 8 minus, since we are doing the minus here, so symbol minus, then this is 4. Now A plus AB minus A minus 2D equal minus 12. Now minus A plus A can cancel here. So we have plus 8D minus 2D, this is plus 60 minus 12. So D equal, we have minus 2. 6 divide both the term, D equal minus 2. We can put here from equation A1, A plus 2 into D value, we have minus 2 equal 4. A plus, this is minus 4 equal 4, or A equal 4 plus 4, this is 8. Now we got first term as 8 and common difference minus 2. First term 8 and common difference minus 2. Again, we have the another part of this. An n term, that is 0. An equal 0. An means a plus n minus 1 into t equal this value 0. A value we have 8 plus n value we need to find d value minus 2. It is equal 0. Minus 2 n minus 1. This minus 2 is written ahead of n minus 1 equal this 8 we can transfer other side, it become minus 8. Both sides minus can cancel. Then cancel the both term by 2. N minus 1 equal 4 or n equal 4 plus 1, that is 5. Therefore, fifth term of AP is 0. Therefore, fifth term of AP is 0. Fifth term of, therefore, fifth term of AP is 0. Fifth term of AP is 0. Then next is there the 17th term of an AP exceeds its 10th term by 7. 17th term of AP is exceed its 10th term by 7. 17th term. 17th term of an AP exceeds its 10th term by 7. We need to find common difference. We have to find common difference. Given A 17th term. 17th term, how much bigger? 7 bigger than its 10th term. 7 bigger than its 10th term. 17th term of AP is 7 bigger than its 10th term. Now, this 17th term can be written as A plus 16B. 10th term can be written as A plus 9B. Plus we have 7. Now, both sides we have the A, we can cancel it. Since if you bring side, it becomes minus A. So plus and minus A we can cancel. Now 16B minus 9B, it is equal, we have 7. Or 16 minus 9, that is 7B. 7B is equal 7 or B equal 1. Therefore, required common difference is 1. Common difference is 1. Similar types of another question, but AP is there. You can see the next of that. Which term of AP which term of AP, the 3, 15, 27, 37, 39. In this way, one AP will be 132 more than its 54 term. Which term of an AP, the 3, 15, 27, like that type of AP, will be 132 more than its 54 term. So we have to find out number of the term and value we need to find. AN is equal 132 more than its 54 term. N term, we can say N term is 132 more than its 54 term. AP 3, 15, 27, 39, like. Here A value 3 and difference is 15 minus 3. From the second term you have to subtract the first one. That is, now AN equal A54 plus 132. And we have A plus N minus 1 into D. A54 we can write directly A plus 53 D plus 132. Then we have both sides can cancel A. Here D value is 12, N minus 1. This side 53 into 12 plus 132. 53 plus 12 into 130. Either you can multiply and add this, or this is 12, this is also a multiples of 12. So we can take the 12 as common so that we can cancel also. Like it can be done in another way, that is 12 n minus 1 into 12, let us take common here 53 and 12 11 the 132. Both sides taking 12 as common. Now we can cancel both sides. So n minus 1 is equal 64, or n equal 64 plus 1, that is 65. Here, if you multiply, then you will get a multiplication value of these two. You have to add again, then you have to divide by 12. This will be 1 or 2 steps more longer, but when you take the common from these two, since 132 is multiples of 12, so both sides you can take the common as like this. It will be in one step it can be reduced. Therefore, 65 term is 132 more than its 54 term. Seven. How many 3-digit numbers are there which are divisible by 7? So first of all, we must need to know here the first or the lowest 3-digit number that can be divisible by 7, and highest 3-digit number that can be divisible by 7. First of all, these two things we must need to know. Now, first or the lowest three-digit number is, which is the number lowest three-digit? 100. And highest three-digit number is 999. 999. That is the highest three-digit, and 100 is the lowest three-digit. Now, in between, how many numbers are there? So, first of all, if you need to find out just higher than the 100, like here, you try to divide this 100 by 7. 100 by 7, one time, 7 1 7, 3 0 30, this is 4, then 28, how much is left? 2. With 2, how much if we add, then it can be divided. With 2, if we add 5 more, then it becomes 7. Like, if it could have been 5 here, 100 plus 5, 5 more, then this should be 35. Then we can divide this exactly, that is 35. So this means 105 is the lowest three-digit number. Lowest three-digit number that can be divisible by 7. Similarly, we can find out first the highest three-digit number that can be divisible by 7. Like 999 divides by 7. 1, 2, 9, 29. This is 4 times 28, 1, 9, again 2 times 14, we have 5. If 5 could have less than 1 or 999, then it would be divisible. So we get 5 less than 999, this will be 94. So here, if we take 4, it can be divisible easily. So now we got less, lowest, and then highest. Sorry, this is 13. So we found that the smallest and the greatest three-digit number divisible by 7 are 105 and 994 respectively. Here, smallest number means the first term, that is 105. The last term, n, last term or nth number of term, n value, L or AN term. This is 994. It is very clear that the difference will go always 7 because divisible by 7. So difference is always 7 difference. D equal 7. So we need to find number of terms. How many numbers are there? How many terms are there? Here, an equal a plus n minus 1 into d. An value is equal a plus n minus 1 into d. An is 994. This is 105 plus n minus 1 into difference 7. 994 minus 105 equals 7n minus 1. 994 minus 105 will get 14 minus 5 is 9, 8. Then this 889. 7 n minus 1. We can cancel 89 by 7. 1 time 18, 2 times 49, 7 equal n minus 1. We are cancelling the both side by 7. 127. Or 127 plus 1 equal n. This means n equal 128. There are 128 numbers. There are 128 three-digit numbers which are divisible by 7. There are 128 numbers which are divisible by 7. There are 127 numbers which are divisible by 7. Let us find out question number 15. For what value of n, for what value of n or the n term of two APs. Two APs are given 63, 65, 67 like this one AP. Another APs are there. These two APs n values will be equal. AP, first AP is there 63, 65, 67 like this first AP. And AP2, second AP is 3, 10, 17 in this way. For what? Which term? Which term? If it go like this way, which term? Both will make same value. Exactly same value. That number of the terms we have to find. From AP1, what we have? A is equal 63, B equal 65 minus 63, this is 2. And from AP to second AP, from AP to second AP, A value is 3 and difference is n minus 3 which is equal 7. Since n terms are equal. N terms are equal. For this one also n term and for this one also n term are equal. That is, this one's n term is a 63 plus n minus 1 into d difference is 2, which is equal to this one's a is 3 plus n minus 1 into d, that is 7. Both sides, first n term a plus n minus 1 into d, second a plus n minus 1 into d. 63 minus this 3. Then other side we have 7 n minus 1. This one, if you take that side, it will become minus 2 n minus 1. Here 63 minus 3 and 7 n minus 1, one part. This is 2 n minus 1 is another part which is taken towards the right hand side. Now we'll get here 63 minus 3, we have 60. Then 7 n minus 1 minus twice n minus 1. From 7, if you subtract the 2, we'll get 5 n minus 1. We can cancel both sides by 5, 12 equal n minus 1 or 12 plus 1, this is equal to n, or n is equal 13. So 13th term, therefore 13th term, the required value of n is 13. Required value of n is 13.